News Channel 7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Across the Gem State, many people are seeing some hazy skies for their view today. This is the view from Bogus Basin as we can see some wildfire smoke moving into the area, creating some lower visibility. You can see we can't quite see to the Owyhee Mountains, which we typically would be. And it's slightly hazy over towards Sun Valley as well, but clearly not as much smoke as we're seeing in Treasure Valley spots. And we do expect that smoke to continue to build into our area. Looks like some of this data is missing at the moment, but we are expecting some of those concentrations to stick around throughout the next few days or so as regional wildfires continue to burn in Oregon. Other than the smoke, though, you can see not too much going on our radar, nothing too much for you to spot in the skies, but we do have some activity with monsoonal moisture to our south, and that's rotating around this high pressure center right there. Also, we have seen a little bit of a dip in our high temperatures. Thankfully, a bit of relief for us with the high temperatures today in Boise, 93 degrees, about 80 degrees in those mountain areas, and at the low 90s over in Twin Falls. And just a comparison for our high temperature, Phoenix low temperature this morning. The lowest temperature first thing in the morning was 93 degrees. So it's the exact same as our high temperature in Boise today. And Phoenix has really been going through an exceptionally hot stretch. 26 consecutive days with those high temperatures above 110 degrees. That is the all-time record. So let's take a look at where they're at right now. So Phoenix currently at 116 degrees. They were just at 117 not that long ago. So exceptionally hot stretch for them with very little relief from the heat. Thankfully, in our neck of the woods, we have gotten a relief from the heat today with a little bit of those cooler temperatures yesterday, but we will see those higher temperatures return as that high pressure center continues to build into our area as we get towards the end of the week. But as we go towards Thursday and Friday, I think we'll see a little bit more breezy conditions because you'll see this low pressure center and high pressure center are going to get a little bit closer together. And when that happens, we'll be right in between them, and then we start to see some of those higher chances of some windy conditions. So that could fuel some of our wildfire chances once again as we go into later this week. Currently, there are still some red flag warnings in place, especially for areas like the Magic Valley, like in Twin Falls, where that is in effect right now. So tomorrow, Twin Falls is looking at 93 degrees, and in the Central Mountains, we're talking about a little bit warmer, but in the higher end of the 80s tomorrow. Similarly, in West Central Mountain areas, we're going to be looking at the 80s, but a little bit less cloud cover than we'll see in the Central Mountains or towards Magic Valley areas. And in the lower Treasure Valley, we're talking about those 90s, a little bit closer to the mid-90s range, which for Boise this time of year is right on tap with average, and it's our average high is right about 95 degrees. So you can see we'll see some more of that haze and more sunny conditions, and then we'll slowly start to warm up as we go and towards the end of the week, and then we finally approach those triple-digit temperatures. It's getting really close at 99, but not quite there yet. We'll be right back with the news at 6 right after this quick break.